Wow, the car's got power. Hey guys, it's Glenn from Glenn'sCarCollection.com, and today we're driving the Ferrari California, a front-engine Ferrari with a V8. Now this is a 2016, basically the second gen of the Ferrari California. Did you know this car was originally supposed to be a Maserati? So the T stands for turbocharged, so we have a 3.9 liter V8 producing 552 horsepower. These real cool ceramic brakes. This car stops on a dime. Do you need ceramic brakes on a Ferrari? Probably not. Now hardtop convertible, you see the top there? That will fold back. So essentially it looks like a Targa, but it's not. You press the button and it folds back, obviously, into the trunk. It's a good looking car, it really is, and it sounds amazing. So what's great about it? Well, first of all, you have this quad exhaust pipe, so you can hear that V8 engine. Nice diffuser, very hard to see the pipes in this shadow here. Special thanks to DCH Montclair Acura in Verona, New Jersey for providing the car. Now here we go, it just folds into the back there, into the trunk. So we're going to start it up in a minute so you can hear that 552 horsepower and take it for a drive. So let's get in the car now. Ferrari seats look amazing and they actually feel amazing. They're comfortable. There's your Ferrari on the sill there, your mirror controls, and okay, let's start the car. Love these Ferrari steering wheels. Carbon fiber on top, carbon fiber on the bottom. In the middle, you have the shift light. So it's almost S2000 like. We stick the key in the side here and we just turn it just like an S2000, and then we press, ooh baby, starts up. This is to put in reverse. You press reverse. For auto, this toggles back and forth between automatic and you shifting yourself with the paddle shifters that are on the side here. Beautiful Ferrari steering wheel. We can go comfort, sport, or ESC off. Like the F430 we had some more choices here as far as that goes. So we're just going to leave it in sport. Comfort is too comfortable. You have the lights now changing signals. We press it right to signal right, and then we press it. It cancels if you turn it, but we can also cancel it manually. I thought we could. There you go. Same thing with the signal here. Left signal, as you can see, and then we can cancel manually. All right, parking brake is on the side here, which I think I already took off. So we're going to put in auto. So now if you're in park and you want to move a Ferrari, if we wanted to go in reverse, we press reverse. And there is no backup camera in this vintage. If we want to go forward, we press it, we go to auto. Actually, we press the right paddle and that goes 1. And I believe both paddles are neutral, right? Why would you ever use neutral? But if you needed to, I don't know. And press it again for 1. Now we're in manual mode unless I press auto again. And now it'll drive in automatic mode, do the shifting for us. Your climate controls are right here. Window switches are down here, and then the top open and close. So what we're gonna do, I love the vents here, and look, you even have a time in the center vent. It says California T. T stands for turbocharged. And let's take it through to some good driving roads. So I think I'm gonna drive in manual mode. So what I'm gonna do now is press auto again. That'll take the auto away, and that means you're in manual mode. And it holds it for you. It has like a, what do they call that? A hill hold, so we don't roll back. And we're signaling left. Now, holding it at 9 and 3, it's too easy to actually hit the signals. Oh, wow. This car, actually, I'd be fine with a California. I really love that Portofino that we drove last year. I love that F430, though the gearbox was kind of antiquated. The gearbox is really good here. Because again, this is a 2016, not a 2006. Huge difference. And no matter what sports car you drive, I think they do that on purpose. Corollas were always cut in front of you. Now the red line here is about 7,500, so you can really, even though it's a turbocharged car, you could really ring it out. And we have ceramic brakes, so in the cold, you really stop instantly. Adjust the mirror there. All right, so now we're gonna take it up some back roads, and we'll go through some really cool turns with it. But I like this car. I can get used to this car, no problem. And this will probably be cheaper, you know. I think the F430 would be cheaper getting it in paddle since it's a single clutch and this is a dual clutch transmission, and you really notice the difference. So we're still in manual mode, so that means I have to do the shifting. Go into second from first. I think that's that same car behind us. And we're at about 3,000 RPM. We got plenty of power. And now we'll go around through some curves. It's a very cold day, so we're not gonna push the car, and it's not my car. We're gonna downshift to second. And we could get around this turn, no problem. We got a real thick A-pillar here. Some really nice S-turns. The handling is very good. I mean, a 488, a 458 would obviously be the Canyon cars, but if you want to have fun, cruise down the Jersey Shore, have your top open, listen to that V8 Ferrari sound. Ferrari California is a really good choice. I like this car more than I thought. All right, so here's another sharp turn. This is where cars show their body roll. We're going to downshift it to second, and we don't even need those ceramic brakes. We just go around and we can power right out of the turn. Let's listen to that sound, right? All right, so now we're going to put the signal on. Now I'm going to put it in auto mode just because I'm going to have to creep here, and I think honestly it creeps better in automatic mode. Now I don't think anybody's doing canyon carving in a Ferrari California, but this is a car you could even though it's a 2016, if you can live without a backup camera, and I'm sure you can install something, you could easily drive this car every day. It's comfortable, it sounds great. The gas mileage isn't probably too bad. Ceramic brakes do need some heat in them. All right, so now it's actually shifting really well. I'm really impressed because typically the dual clutch transmissions, I don't think they do well at all in automatic mode, especially in traffic, you know, creeping up there. But this one is actually done really well. It's trying to be very efficient. So we're going 40 miles an hour and it already has us in 5th gear. These roads are really bumpy roads, and I've driven a lot of exotics on here, and I would say maybe next to the McLaren or the 992 Turbo, this is probably pretty comfortable. We've driven AMGs on these roads, and they're really stiff. This, very comfortable. You could easily drive this long distances. This would be a great road, honestly, for Pacific Coast Highway. I think it handles well enough. You could put the top down, and it's definitely comfortable enough. I can see why, for most people, this would be their first Ferrari. Now, I don't know if this guy's turning left or not. I'm not sure what to do here. And the interior is really nice. I mean, you feel like you're in a high-end car here. You got the carbon fiber on the wheel. You got the piping on the leather here. You got nice, really nice leather that's nice to the touch. We're still in automatic mode here. What is this guy gonna do? Yep, there you go. You can't trust those Jeep Cherokee drivers. Just cut right in front of you. It's got a ton of power. Like I said, a really good 0 to 60 time. I like it. Now, is the Portofino better? Yeah, the Portofino's better. It's newer, but it's probably $100,000 more on the used market. Is it worth $100,000 more? No, probably not. Money, no object, yes. Money and object, no. I really love these Ferrari steering wheels. These are probably one of my favorite steering wheels. You got the perfect 9-3 grip here. You feel like you're driving a race car. And try to get me to 20,000 subscribers. Open a lot more doors if I can get there. I'm at close to 16,000 right now. So please subscribe and hit that notification bell. All right, so far the transmission is pretty good. So far I'm pretty impressed. Never drove a California before. I've driven a 458. We have a couple 488 Spiders on the channel. I've driven a 612 Scalanghetti and a couple more modern Ferraris. The dual, you know, for 2016, the dual clutch is actually pretty good. Sounds good. Unfortunately, we're in traffic. The road will be open on the ride back, so just bear with us. I love this Ferrari steering wheel. I think it's one of the best steering wheels. You have shift lights on top here as you approach the red line. Putting in auto mode actually did a decent job with this car. So far, so good. You got your speedometer on the side here. Most important is tachometer, just like a Porsche. Oops, I just hit the wrong button. It's very easy, so let's talk about that. The signals are on the steering wheel, and if you have a 9-3 grip, it's very easy for my thumb to hit it. I'm sure that wasn't the first time. All right, so now we're going to signal left. Brakes really work. Little acceleration there. This is a fun car. I could definitely see why it's first Ferrari. Now, the original California, well, everything is crazy expensive. Every Ferrari California is over 100 grand now, even the early ones that weren't very good. If you're going to buy a Ferrari California, this is what you want. You want the California T. Because the transmission is much improved. The build quality is much improved. You still get a very good 0 to 60 time. It's comfortable. It's good looking. Hardtop convertible. Want to see a little acceleration here? Wow, car's got power. Car's got really good power.